Hi, my name is Aaliyah Bustamante, and I believe Mrs. Wright was not responsible for the killing of Mr. Wright, and I am going to tell you my points that prove so. Throughout the play, the men would base everything off of reaction, more so towards emotion, but of course this is a very traumatic event for Mrs. Wright, so she is going to act, differently. She's going to have different emotions, she's going to react off in a weird way, but the men didn't base anything off of facts. The men also only had one suspect, which was Mrs. Wright, a woman, which isn't a surprise because back then men were the one praised for a lot of the things, while the women were only praised for doing the chores, doing the things around the house, making sure the husband is happy. So it really isn't a surprise that she was the only suspect, and they didn't really have other names that could have led to the killing of Mr. Wright. The attorney also stated that the occurrence of the crime, that there should have been someone securing the crime scene, someone should have been watching over it, but the sheriff had said that he had other duties to take care of, so throughout that time period it could have gave other people time to come in the home to murder Mr. Wright. Being stated that Mr. Wright was a very cold, mean, rude man, it could have gave a lot of people that he spited or they spited Mr. Wright enough time to come in the home, especially if the door was unlocked, a very easy chance, a very easy target for them to kill. They also stated in the beginning of the play that there has to be a strong motive for murder, but there wasn't any factual motive that could have proved that she killed her husband. There was also a lot of symbols throughout the play that symbolizes their broken marriage, such as the bird cage, which represents that she was trapped. Birds are supposed to be free, but she's just trapped in the cage. She didn't have anywhere to go. She can't leave. Maybe her laughing was just kind of a sigh of relief that she finally is out of the marriage. If they're basing it off of emotion, it also could have just been her release of sadness, her anger, her loss of her source of companionship. It's, her laughing. Everyone laughs if they're mad, if they're sad. I laugh if I'm mad, I laugh if I'm sad. It's just a way that people express their emotion. They just too much to process, especially if it's such a traumatic situation. This is just how you react. On top of all of that, it's very easy for her to be nervous, as she was such an easy target. She's the only individual in the home other than Mr. Wright. They didn't name any close friends that they knew, any close people that they're familiar with. On top of that, it was very easy for her to feel very nervous, as she was such an easy target. She was the only other individual in the home. They didn't mention any other close people that they know. And those are my points. The other teams may say otherwise, but that is because they are using reactions other than what is given. Thank you.